Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk to you about a new lens that I've been using for the last 4 months. I got a Viltrox 135 1.8mm lens sent to me by Viltrox Labs. And I have to tell you that I'm pretty impressed by my new lens. I've been showing you some backstage videos on my social media, and every time I was showing the back of my camera using that lens, everybody was asking about what is that lens. And today I'm going to tell you more about it. So first of all, it's a Viltrox Labs 135 1.8 lens. My first impression was it was a very heavy, sturdy metal build lens, very good quality of the build itself. It seemed a little heavy, and we were comparing with my husband with my Sigma, so that if just the fact that it seems so sturdy, I made me think that it was much heavier, but it's not. It's almost the same weight. And I have to tell you, my first impression was that the focus was a little slower on that one than on Sigma, but like I have no, it's only my own perception of the things. Whilst when it comes to the quality, the sharpness and everything, I do not see any differences, meaning that both were very sharp. I love the Viltrox one. It gave me very, very sharp images, beautiful background blur. I had no trouble with it using this for a very long time. And also I've been showing you that there is that little screen on top showing you how far you focus, which is a very cool feature. I don't see that being a very useful feature, but it's definitely something interesting, something cool on that lens, makes it look a little like more pro lens than others, so definitely something fun. And when it comes to using it outdoors, what's for me the most important when shooting my family session is that it has to handle the backlighting very well. And I have to tell you that I'm really impressed on how much contrast I'm getting and how well it handles backlighting, flare, and how little chromatic aberration I was getting from this one, especially when those type of very, very contrasty images with poorer quality lenses. I was getting a lot of chromatic aberration, which I did not see with this one. Of course, the sharpness was top notch. Whenever I was zooming in, I could see every single eyelash, of course, providing if my skills were good enough for this shallow depth of field. But if you can handle such a shallow depth of field, you're going to get the most beautiful looking images. I highly recommend for anyone who's shooting portraits, such as family portraits, maybe wedding portraits, maybe senior portraits, any portraits that does not require a lot of movement. I don't shoot like very dynamic scenes such as like dogs or horses running, but for my type of portraits where people usually are either posing or kids playing, and a lot of people think that kids run a lot and there's a lot of movement from time to time, but this lens can also handle kids running. So definitely if you are a family portrait photographer, or if you just want to purchase this lens for your own personal use, for your own family photos, I definitely recommend this one, especially that the price point is much better than other brands. But I have to tell you that as for now, it's only for Sony E mount and Nikon Z cameras. At the moment they don't make it for Canon, but I think this is the nearest future. So if you are a Canon user, keep an eye on Viltrox new releases, because there may be one maybe in the future, I don't know. Hopefully there is, because as a Sony user I'm very lucky to be owning that lens. And I have to tell you that I have not been taking it off my camera for the last 4 months, and every single session I did outside, I did with this one. As you can see, I'm showing you a few images, all of them top quality, sharpness and contrast color. It renders color beautifully. So I have absolutely nothing to complain about. It is heavy, but I got used to heavy lenses because I used to own a Sigma 135. And if you want to put a 135 on your camera, you have to be ready that it will be a heavy lens, but I did not see any actually lightweight 135s. So if you are hiking with us, that may be not the best thing for you to have, but that's definitely not a lens for any landscape photographers. That's a strictly portrait photography lens. If you have any questions about either the lens or my photography, or any workshops that I give all around the world, please comment down below. Feel free to contact me on my social media, my Instagram and Facebook, and I will be happy to tell you more about the lenses that I've been using. I did a video a couple of months or maybe years ago about the lenses and cameras that I use. That changed a little, so if you want to know what I'm using currently, comment down below. I'll be happy to come back to you with new information, and subscribe if you want to. I will see you in my next video. Bye.